What was the capital of the Persian Empire built by Darius I? Persepolis. What positive effect did the Industrial Revolution have on everyday life? Goods became more abundant. Who was the representative scholar of the Ptolemaic period who advocated a geocentric model of the universe? Claudius Ptolemy. Why did Babylonia collapse? Invasion by the Persian Empire. In Assyrian religious ceremonies, what were the most important rituals? Sacrifices and offerings. During the Age of Exploration, which crop brought from the Americas to Europe came to be called the devil's fruit? The potato. What was the main reason the Mycenaean civilization was able to maintain a militarily powerful kingdom? A strong military organization and massive fortification walls. At which battle of the Second Punic War did Hannibal inflict a crushing defeat on the Roman army? Battle of Cannae. Which scientist defended the heliocentric theory and was tried by the Inquisition? Galileo Galilei. In the feudal system, what did the king grant to the nobles? Land, or fiefs. Which ancient Greek tragedian wrote Oedipus Rex? Sophocles. Which philosopher claimed that the basic constituents of the world are atoms? Democritus. In which year was the United States Declaration of Independence issued? Year 1776. What was the name of the leader who established the fascist regime in Italy? Benito Mussolini. Who was a representative thinker in ancient China? Confucius. After India's independence, which leader was a principal figure in leading the non-aligned movement? Jawaharlal Nehru. What was the code of law compiled under the Byzantine Emperor Justinian called? Justinian's Code. In which book of the Bible is it recorded that Cyrus II freed the Jews? The Book of Ezra. In the early Roman Empire, emperors were regarded as sacred beings and were worshipped after death as what kind of god? Divus. What was the route developed during the Han Dynasty in ancient China that became the main artery of trade between East and West? The Silk Road. What was the name of the execution device used during the French Revolution? Guillotine. During the Roman Republic, which class of people served as soldiers? Roman citizens. What was a characteristic of the Hittite law code? Relatively lenient punishments. Which Argentine nationalist politician served as president of the country? Juan Perón. Which party won the Chinese Civil War and founded the People's Republic of China? Chinese Communist Party. How did Assyrian kings record their wars? Through reliefs and clay tablet records. By which empire were the Hebrews taken into the Babylonian captivity? The Neo-Babylonian Empire. What were the royal tombs built by the ancient Egyptians in the belief in an afterlife called? Pyramids. Which Venezuelan-born leader led the independence movements in Latin America? Simón Bolívar. Which ancient Greek city prospered through powerful maritime trade? Corinth. Why did King Ashoka of India convert to Buddhism after the war? Because of remorse over the taking of life. What was the name of the racial segregation policy that lasted the longest in Africa in the late 20th century? Apartheid. Which ethnic group was the main victim of the 1994 Rwandan genocide? Tutsi. Of which empire was Cleopatra the last queen? The Ptolemaic Kingdom. What did Mesopotamian society look like? A stratified society. Who was the principal god of Carthage to whom children were offered as sacrifices? Baal Hamon. Who emerged as a new social class after the Industrial Revolution? Capitalists, or the bourgeoisie. During the Industrial Revolution, the invention of the steam locomotive greatly contributed to the development of which field? Railways. Why did social problems become more conspicuous after the Industrial Revolution? Because of urbanization and the spread of information. In ancient Greece, what word was used to refer to a city-state? Polis. Thank you for watching until the end. We'd love to hear your feedback and historical insights in the comments. Your support helps us create even more history quizzes. Let's keep exploring together.